Not an apology video. I just don't feel like editing this, so I'm just gonna take this file and upload it. I'm gonna try not to do the usual thing, where I take a pause and wait a couple seconds and do another take, because like I said, don't want to edit it, so you're gonna hear a lot more ums, ahs, and gaps in the middle of me speaking than you normally will. Just putting that out there right at the beginning. With that being said, how's it going, everybody? Hope you all are staying inside, honestly. More than anything else, stay the hell at home. But it's time to cover a couple things. I did promise this update video back in the first Breath of the Wild video, and it has now been, let me check. I think it's been like a month or something since the first Breath of the Wild video. But in that Breath of the Wild video, I actually did make a statement about how I wanted to make an update video regarding what's going on with the channel, especially how Breath of the Wild is now the other series. Excuse me. So, when did this come out? 39 days ago. So it's been a little over a month. Yeah, it's, alright, well, we'll start with that. The Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke is on an indefinite hiatus. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure when I'll pick it back up. I have not played Pokemon since I recorded the last episode, because I'm using my personal account for the, playthrough. I'm not using my YouTube account. I have two separate accounts on my Switch, one that I use mainly for YouTube stuff and one that I use for personal stuff. The one that I use on Pokemon Sword and Animal Crossing, like the Animal Crossing streams, as well as the Mario Maker streams, that is my personal account, because my YouTube account, I didn't buy online. I didn't buy Nintendo Switch Online for that, and I only feel like buying it once rather than buying it twice. So, $20 a year, only one account gets it. So, yeah, I haven't played Pokemon since, and the reason why I stopped, first thing is I was getting kind of tired of editing those videos. Pokemon out of the gameplay videos, the whole point for me, at least when it comes to gameplay videos, is quicker videos that, don't take as much time in editing. That's gonna change soon, believe me, but the whole point for me is that gameplay videos are more consistent, still quality, but more consistent content, while I'm working on bigger, more heavily edited projects in the background. Again, I'll get to that as well. The problem with Pokemon, part of it was that just making the Pokemon videos would take a while, since I somehow have to sync my camera footage, I have to sync my gameplay footage with the camera footage. And the problem is that if I recorded my normal way, where I record face cam stuff with the camera and I record all the audio stuff with the microphone, if I recorded with the microphone, it wouldn't sound right. Eventually the audio ends up desyncing. So I was like, okay, then I'll only record my voice audio with the camera, but then I don't know how to sync it up when I go to edit it in post. So I have to start both recordings, clap, mute my microphone, then start talking on the face cam. Plus I have the overlay and then all of the Pokemon assets that I have, and that doesn't make it any easier because I have to resize everything every episode. And you could say like, oh, why don't you just merge the layers and create a composited background file? Is because every episode, so far at least, I've had a new addition or change to the team, so I have to do it individually. I can't just use a composite the whole time. So, with that being said, the Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke is on hiatus because it was getting too hard to edit constantly and, like, push it out. And the other issue is actually this thing over here. Let me go grab it real quick. It's right back here. It's this bad boy. You might remember this from the Decade in Review video. This is the first gaming console I ever owned. Actually, no, that's not true. The Wii is, but this is the first portable console I ever owned. And this, Pokemon Black, is my favorite game of all time. And so, as you can tell by where it was on my bed next to my head, I've been playing Pokemon Black again. And it's a lot of fun. It still holds up, in my opinion, as the best game of all time. Part of that is obviously nostalgia. I do see some of the faults of the game now, but that, like, later gens have fixed. So, for example, like, electric types can still be paralyzed in Gen 5. So that was pretty stupid. But other than that, I enjoyed this game a lot more, frankly, than I enjoyed Pokemon Sword. The story's better, the region, in my opinion, is designed better, I love all the Pokemon more, the game just has more life to it with a better soundtrack. My point being that, like, I started playing Pokemon Black again, and I enjoyed it a lot more than I enjoyed Pokemon Sword. So I just got bored of playing Pokemon Sword. I was like, you know what, I don't feel like recording an episode because I've already been playing Pokemon, and if you play one Pokemon game, you've played all the Pokemon games. Relatively. There are obviously changes, and honestly, if I'm already playing the best Pokemon game, why would I switch to something that's not as good? So, yeah, the Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke is on indefinite hiatus. I haven't canceled it yet. It might happen if I want to play Pokemon Sword on my own. That hasn't happened yet. But the other thing is also upcoming gameplay stuff. The Fire Emblem series is going to continue. I love the game. I'm going to keep going, keep seeing it through to the end. I don't know what happens in the Blue Lions route. I'm not sure what happens in that route. I'm still blind on that, and I maintained my blindness. But I did want to take that second to just assure everybody I am still blind, at least as far as the Blue Lions route goes. I am still blind, and that will be continuing. I'm having a blast. It's just like I don't always feel like playing Fire Emblem. The game's really fun, and when I actually do play it, I love it, but I'm not always in the mood to play that game. The Breath of the Wild series is going to continue. I don't know how long I'm going to make that one last. I don't want it to last too long, so I might just do like a main story run through instead of like hitting all the shrines and doing all of the side quests and everything. And obviously some of the DLC. I probably won't be doing the Master Trials simply because they take a long time. But I will definitely be doing the Champions Ballad DLC. So there's that. And then May 29th, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition comes out, and I want to Let's Play that really bad. So most likely what's going to end up happening anyway is Zelda is probably going to be put on a hiatus until after I finish Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Then I'm going to finish Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, go back to Zelda, finish Zelda, then go back to Pokemon, if I feel like it. If not, I'll let you guys know that Pokemon has just been canceled. Beyond that, videos. Currently, I have a single video in the pipeline. It's not a gameplay video. It is an edited video. It's not what I would call my regularly scheduled content, but it is definitely a video. And I'm actually pretty excited about it. I've spent a lot of time on that video. The thing is, though, the reason why there's only one video currently being produced is because I have multiple other videos that are on the way, like to production, but all of them have been put on hold because of this one video is taking a while. That video has a deadline, but also because AP tests are coming up. Real life shit's happening. So I have work, obviously, right now, which is definitely taking away a decent chunk of time that I have to work on videos. It's not every day, but yeah, it does take away some time. I have, obviously the video I'm working on right now isn't finished production. I have finished post on most of it, but I still have to record like the second half essentially of the video. And I'm gonna do that throughout the course of this week. Then it should be posted on or before May 10th. And I'm really pushing myself to get it done and have it up before May 10th. It has not been good, by the way. It has not been very healthy, the stuff that I've been doing. The video is currently a little under 5 minutes long, and I have spent over 24 hours easily in editing and filming. Easily over 24 hours in the span of like 3 or 4 days. So it's not very healthy. But you know what? Whatever. I don't care. I want to get this shit done. You know, I want to get it out. Passion for the craft. So there's that. But the reason that I've stopped production, or halted, I should say, I have not stopped production, but I've halted production on the videos, on the other videos that I'm making, is because of the AP tests coming up. Because those are really important. If you don't live in the States and you don't know what I'm talking about, the AP tests are tests that affect college. So you take a college level course when you're in high school, and if you take the AP test and do well enough on it, it counts towards college credit. So because of which you end up saving quite a bit of money when you go to college if you have enough AP credits. So it's a pretty big deal. And when I say a lot of money, I mean like thousands of dollars. It can legit save you thousands of dollars. And college, as I think pretty much everybody in the world knows, college in the US is really, really freaking expensive. So yeah, the more AP credits, the better. So I'm taking the time out to study for that and to, you know, actually attempt, try on them, because, I mean, that's thousands of fucking dollars. That's a lot of money. Beyond that, that's mainly why that's mainly why I've not uploaded in, over a week, is because I've been working on this one video, I've had school, I've had work, and I have been studying for the AP tests in whatever time I have left. So it's going to continue at least until, I think it's May 14th is the second day. I only have 2 AP tests right now, and I think it's May 14th, which is the day that I finish my last one. The camera's about to die, so I'll wrap this up. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit before you hear from me again. But when I come back, I will make another one of these kinds of videos saying like, all right, gloves are off, back to making videos. I look forward to the video that I'm currently in the process of making, coming out soon. I would use the community tab to just be like, hey, taking a break, but I don't have a community tab. So you guys get this 15-minute video instead. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you understand. And if you don't, tough shit, because nothing is going to change. My plans aren't going to change. So, yeah. Hope you guys are doing good. Stay inside, stay safe, wear a mask if you have to go out, and don't hog all the goddamn toilet paper. It's not gonna help shit. Well, it'll help you shit, but it's not going to help. It's not going to fix anything. But, yeah, don't hog all the goddamn toilet paper, and, I don't know, stay inside. Don't leave your house if you can. If you have a work like me, I get it. I have to leave my house, but again, if you can avoid it, avoid it. Peace out, everybody.